So today I've got 10 tips that I'm going to share with you that will help you remain visible online and help you to be continuously seen. So what could you be doing, whether you are a business owner, whether you are an employee, whether you are indeed a job seeker looking to find a job, whatever it may be, whatever you are currently doing at the moment, how can you remain visible online? So let's kick off with the first one, which I'm going to read off here. Okay, so it's the one thing that I say to everybody when they come to my course or when I'm mentoring them. It's the general consensus when it comes to online, and that is to create content. So look, now is the time that you can actually create content in bulk. Now, I'm not saying that you've got nothing to do at home. What I'm saying is now is the time that whilst you're working at home, you will find the time. Now, I appreciate that some of you may have children, obviously that you're having to homeschool. You may have, you still will be working from home if that's what you're doing and your employer has made it possible. Some of you who are running businesses obviously have lots to think about, especially if you've got employees. So I totally appreciate that. But look, you've got to look at a silver lining in everything that's happening. And at the moment, the silver lining is a lot of the time during your busy time in business, you don't often find the time to create content. Now, here's the thing about creating the content though. It's about giving value add. If you want to become visible and continue to stay at your clients, in the mind of your client and remain at the forefront, then you want to create content that's going to give you lots of value, or that's going to give your customers lots of value and show you as a thought leader. So create content in bulk, do more videos, write your blogs. Here's a really good time for you to be able to do that, for you to come up with some great ideas for content and also to share. Because look, if you're in the advice sharing business, which means that you're either a coach, consultant, a trainer, mentor, whatever, or you might be in the advice sharing business in terms of you're an accountant, you're in the professional services, you're a consultant where you're giving advice. How could you put that advice where it's consumable by your particular client base? So that's the number one thing. Create content. Number two, nurture your email list. Look, you've got clients that are existing, you've got clients that are past, and you will have clients or prospects that you've been warming up, whether that's through your business or earlier. Here's a time to nurture them. Some of that content that you send it to them. Any kind of government legislations that you might have as an update in your industry, send it to them via emails. But also check in with them. Send them an email that just checks that they are okay. Are they healthy? Do they need support of any kind? That's all you're doing. Do it without feeling that you've got to gain something, okay? Number three is how can you continue to offer your service online? So this is about you thinking in a different way. So think in a different way. What are ways that you can continue your workplace but continue it online? So obviously that's online meetings, that is Zoom calls, that could be one-on-one meetings with your existing client base, and that done through Zoom and Skype and things like that. So there are opportunities for you to continue servicing your clients online. If you're a face-to-face business, normally, how can you change what you do, alter what you do? It's really about pivoting in the right market and pivot to a way where the direction is the same, but the way you get there, the journey is slightly different. So think about that. Number four is productize and see how you can digitalize your business, if that's a word. So digitalize your business. Are there ways that you can offer your business online? Can you sell short courses? Can you sell online courses that then lead to them signing up for something? If you are in the professional services industry, maybe you're selling insurance or you're selling some kind of essential utility. Is there a way that you can still service that offer online? Can you do consultancy online? If you're a coach, a trainer, if you're a mentor of some kind, sorry about that noise, it's beeping away. If you're any of those, then what could you do? What could you do that would productize it? Build a framework that puts it into a small chunk that you could then sell it as an online product. Think about that. Also, if you are a bricks and mortar type business, so earlier on in a Facebook Live that I did, I had a guy who sells blinds and curtains. Now, could he productize? Could he actually sell a blind cleaner and send it to his existing customers, because they'll be having to clean their blinds and nurture their blinds? Could you do a video around how to look after your blinds when you're not having cleaners coming around, when you're not, how to do all of that, how to sanitize them maybe, I don't know. There you go. Number 5, redo your LinkedIn profile or company page, or both. If you don't have a LinkedIn profile that's working for you, then do it now. Start working on your LinkedIn profile because you haven't had time before. Change some of the ways that you do things. And if you don't have a company page, create one, because it's through your company page that you can start to get recommendations. You can start to put testimonials in there. And when you share that and get more followers, and when you share all of that information, more people will remember you when we come out of this crisis moment that we've got at the moment. Okay, so that's number 5. Number 6, personalize your connections and messages. Look, I've been having a lot of messages and conversations with people and potential warm prospects. So now is the time to keep them warm. So continue to have those engaging conversations on LinkedIn. Start to nurture those connection requests, messages, people that you've been meaning to reach out to, but you haven't had time. Look, now we've got a bit more time, so let's use that time to our advantage. So start to personalize your messages. Ask them how they're doing in this busy period. Maybe they'll come up with an idea that might work for you. So start to engage more, including in groups, okay? Number 7, videos. Get creating with videos. Look, if again you can give lots of advice, you can start a news channel on LinkedIn. Create a video like this every day, and just give advice. Help people who are vulnerable. Help your clients who are vulnerable in this situation, because they may be looking for advice that you can have for them. Number 8, look, I watch the news. Do I panic? No. What I do is I watch the news, I take out the sensationalism out of my mind, and I listen to the facts. So any kind of government updates, think about how that is relevant to your business, and how can you then combine that and serve it to your customers. What information can you give them in line with what the government is saying? Because there might be stuff that they don't understand that you could offer them. Could you create something, a product of some sort, a service product that would help them understand it? Maybe an online course that they can just do to understand the process of applying for a grant, for example. So if you work for the government, maybe that's something that you could actually help them with. Next, number 9, can you alter your pricing? I mentioned this before. Is there a way that you can alter your pricing? Look, we are all collectively going through a hard time. But does that mean that you should give your services for free? No. Instead, let's think about what is it that you need to survive on a monthly basis. So then charge according to what will get you through this tough period. And then you can obviously put the prices up at the end. But right now, charge enough to help you survive whilst also helping your clients. And number 10, embrace digital. Look, there's many of you on here, I bet, who have kind of gone, oh my God, I don't really do much digital stuff. I haven't really used LinkedIn all this time. But look, here's the time to actually get on and use it. It's time to put stuff out there and get it done. Embrace digital, because it's about time that you did. So use this opportunity, use this tough time as an opportunity, because look, every cloud has a silver lining. This is your time to embrace digital. Maybe there are things that you could be doing online, which means that at the end of this, when the turmoil is over, you can still have more time in your hands because you've been able to leverage your business out. I hope those 10 tips have been great. We'll catch you tomorrow. In the meantime, stay safe and healthy.